We're all hearing about how various companies are handling the reopening of offices or the recalling of employees to those offices. And we're seeing that there are all kinds of strategies being used by companies. Some are taking a more hard line and making employees come back or face various consequences, whether that may be keeping their job or maybe it's adjustments to pay rates, that type of thing. And at the same time, other companies are touting the new way that they may be doing things, the hybrid workplace, the the continuation of flexibility, rotational schedules, that type of thing. And employees, those who've been trusted to work from home for over the last year and more, are reacting to all of these in different ways, and which is natural. They are many of them are hesitant to return, while others are excited to be back. And I would imagine that most are both. They're excited to see people in person. It is nice. I've seen coworkers in person recently for the first time, and it was very nice. But the more important question for me, that I think that employers need to keep in mind is the why. That employees are going to be looking for the why of their presence in the office. Is it meaningful? Is there a particular purpose that they are being asked to come to the office either that day or that week or on any kind of rotational schedule at all? So the answer to that question is going to be different for every employer. There are different reasons why it's advantageous to have employees in the office, and that changes with each employer. However, I do think that there are probably some overall strategies that every employer could look at to help with this, which are things like making sure that there are critical meetings that happen on these days when you're recalling employees, maybe group trainings, maybe collaborative workshopping of ideas, things that really can work better in person than perhaps they do over virtual platforms. And even if you could still do all of those things virtually, to make the experience a little bit more rich, more fun. Yeah, I think it's an important thing to get the fun in there. So the why of why employees are being asked is really the crucial question that so many employees are asking right now. You got to think about the fact that what you're asking is for employees to get dressed up, maybe not in suits, but more dressed than they've been used to getting dressed in. They take a commute, which might be long, which costs them money. And yes, they were doing that before all of this started, but they haven't had to do it for the last year or so. So it's they're remembering these things and they're doing them again, and so they are going to be asking themselves why. And I think it's a very good idea for all of us as employers to try to answer that question as best we can, so that we are not just demanding that employees come back to the office, but that we're really welcoming them and we're showing them that there's a good reason for it and that we can all benefit from it. So we can help with this and we can help with all various HR strategies. So give me a call and I'm happy to talk.